girl, welcome to my channel. Recently I subscribed to both Ipsy and Boxycharm, which if you don't know, they're both makeup subscription services, which means new makeup gets delivered to your door every month, which is super cool because it allows you to try a wide range of products that you might not have either heard of or haven't picked up before. So it is pretty fun. I am so far liking it, and this is the second time that I have gotten both of these. So today I thought it would be really fun to do a sort of get ready with me, try on video, and just see how they all work. The Ipsy one comes in this bright, shiny pink bag, and the Boxycharm looks like this. Boxycharm is about 20 bucks a month, where Ipsy is 10, so if that matters to you. But Boxycharm, you do get full-size products, where Ipsy, it is more of a sample-size product. Either one, it's still pretty cool. You get to try new products that you might not have had before. I have taken a peek at them just to kind of know what was in them and knew what other products that I needed to pull. But yeah, I'm really excited to try all of these out, and if you like videos like this and want to see more, remember to hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe before you leave. I would love it if you did that, and yeah, let's jump into playing with more makeup. Alright, so none of these came with a foundation, primer, or concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and I will be right back. Alright, so now that I have my foundation and concealer on, I want to set my face before it all creases, and I'm going to be using this bareMinerals Invisible Light, which is a translucent powder duo, and it came in my Boxycharm box. So this is full size, and according to this little card that comes in the Boxycharm box, it says, "The silky and ultra-fine combination of setting powder and finishing powder instantly vanishes on all skin tones. Enjoy an even, long-lasting, natural-looking, luminous complexion." So opening it up, it looks like this, and it has two different sides. This side is the matte, while this side is the glow. So I'm going to start off using the matte size, taking it on the brush and just going to dust it all over my face, especially underneath the under eyes. Seems like kind of a hard powder, so it doesn't really look like my brush is picking all that much up, but I guess, I mean, it's on there, so. Alright, so my face seems to be all nice and set. I think it does do a little bit of mattifying. Yeah, so far it looks good. And I will come back to use the glow after I do a little bit more of my makeup. So the next thing that I am going to use is also from the Boxycharm box. It is this Uni-Brow Universal Eyebrow Pencil by Winky Lux. And it says it is one brow pencil to rule them all. Simplify your brow game with this two-step pencil. So let's open it up. It has a triangle tip. And what is this side? This side is a spoolie. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my brows into place. I haven't actually used an eye pencil like this before, especially not one in this shape. I've been using Anastasia's brow pomade lately, and I really like that. But I'm going to go ahead, fill this in, and see how it works. It does seem to be a little bit of a rougher texture, but I am also used to using a gel formula. Doesn't seem too bad. So overall, I'm not mad at this. I think it has really cute packaging. I don't think my eyebrows turned out too bad. It was a little bit different to work with since I am not used to working with a pencil like this, but overall, I think my eyebrows turned out pretty okay. And yeah, I think it is a little bit on the ashier side, so I'm not sure how well the color would work for everyone, but for me, I think it would be something I would use again. For eyes today, we are going to be using this Blinc Electric Eyes palette that also came in my Boxycharm box. My palette seems to be falling apart slightly, like the eyeshadow has come out, like the glue is not sticking, but the eyeshadows themselves seem to still be intact. So we're just going to go with it and see what happens, but these are all really pretty colors. The only thing is there are no mattes in here, so for some transition shades, I'm going to have to pull another palette to do that, but I think these are really pretty. Yeah, so before we get started, let's do some swatches. I'm going to do just one finger in each. 2, 3, 4, my thumb. So we're we're gonna go 1. Ooh, that's a really pretty dark bronzy color. Oh, that red, it's like a cranberry swatched. And let's see this, ooh, that's actually really bronze. I wasn't expecting that to be bronze. I thought it would be more goldy, but I guess that might be, that's a very, like, gold bronze. So, like, this one's a darker brown bronze. This is more, like, coppery, I guess. And then this is goldy. And then let's see what this last one looks like. Okay, that one's a really light kind of champagne. Overall, these are really pretty colors, and I'm super excited. This is just one finger swatch. You saw how lightly I tapped in. Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're super creamy, pigmented. I don't have any complaints about how well these seem to be swatching so far. So I'm going to wipe my hand off so I don't get this all over me. And then we'll come back and do the eyes. For my matte shades today, I'm going to use my new Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to take this color right here, Golden Ochre, on a fluffy crease brush. I'm just going to place that in the crease using windshield wiper motions. In case you're wondering, yes, I have already primed my eyes using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Priming Potion. I really love this color. It's like a pretty goldy matte. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I've been using it like every day this week. Now I'm going to go in using the same brush with warm taupe just to deepen up the crease a little bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this middle shade right here on a flat brush and pack it all over the lids. It's going on really nice dry. This is really, really pretty. It's going on really smoothly. I like this so far. But since it is a more metallic shade, I want to try it wet and see what that looks like. Luckily, Boxycharm sent a new setting spray. This one is by Project Beauty called Spray Set Go Makeup Setting Spray. So I'm going to spray a little bit on my brush and see how well this goes on wet. Oh wow, that really makes it look more rose gold. That's pretty. Okay, take a little bit more. This is gorgeous. Just gonna pack this all over the lid. Wow. You can really tell the difference with it being wet to dry. Dry, it is still really pretty, but wow, it being wet makes the difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and re-wet my brush and do it on the other side. Now with the crease brush, I'm going to go into this cranberry darker pink color, and I'm going to place that more in the crease in the outer corner. Let me take the crease brush again and blend it, the fluffy crease brush. Going back into the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to take this Cypress Umber, which is this deep brown, and tap this into the outer corner, keeping it concentrated there. I'm going to take a little bit more of that cranberry color and pop it back into the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to take this lightest shade over here, and I'm going to use my finger and pop it on into the center. I really like that. So then I'm just going to take a tiny little brush and use that as the inner corner highlight. So for under the eyes, I'm going to take this definer brush and go into this second shade right here and get it really close to the lash line. To buff it out a little bit, I'm going to take that warm taupe color again on a little bit of a blender brush. And just keep that concentrated to the outer corner part of it. Alright, so time for the first thing from my Ipsy subscription, but first I need to show you how cute this month's makeup bag is. So each month Ipsy comes in a little bag, and this is this month's. How adorable is this? Oh my goodness. I've been seeing this little character on the internet, and okay, so this thing should say it. It is Gudetama, which is a Japanese, actually, little character, and he's supposed to just be like super lazy, and I think this is absolutely adorable. I really like this one. So the thing in here that I'm going to be using is this Ciaté Wonderland Gel-Kohl liner. It looks like it has two ends. Okay, so this end is a sharp point and then pencil. And this end is a brush, I guess, so you can smudge it out. It has been forever since I've actually used an eye pencil like this. I usually use a liquid liner by Stila, but let's see how this works. So first thoughts, I think in general, I like my liquid liner more. I find it a little bit easier to go on, especially on the top, and it's a little bit more of an intense black line, which is what I really like. But let's see how it does on the waterline. So I definitely think that I will use this again. I really like how it applied to my waterline, but I think for my preferences, I like a liquid liner better for my regular lash line. That's just preference. I don't think this is a bad product at all. It's just what I prefer. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw on some mascara. I'm using my typical Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so let's see what we haven't used yet. So in my Ipsy bag, I have this Tarte Park Ave Princess Bronzer. Really cute. I think it's a good color for me. Then we also have this Winky Lux Double Matte Whip in Angel Food. Looks like a pretty pink. Then we have this Nomad Illuminated Highlighting Powder in Midnight Sun. The last thing in here is this Eau Thermale Avène Cleanance Matte Lotion Mattifying Toner. So obviously I won't be able to test this out today, but when I do, I will leave it in a comment below and let you know what I think. And so that's it for the Ipsy bag. And the last thing in my Boxycharm box is this Ultra Matte Lip in the color Beeper, which looks like it's going to be a bright red. So before we get into those lips, I'm going to go ahead and put on this Tarte bronzer, and like I said, it is the color Park Avenue Princess, and warm up my face a little bit. Tap off the excess. Seems to blend pretty nicely, so that's always a good sign. Now that my face is warmed up a bit, I'm just going to put on a little bit of this Tarte blush. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. So now it's time to use the other side of this bareMinerals palette, the Glow, which definitely looks a little bit more iridescent. So I'm going to take this Morphe brush and put it on the high points of my cheeks. So you can definitely tell that it is there on my cheeks. It's not like a wow in your face highlight, but I think it is pretty. It's definitely a good everyday kind of lit from within highlight. See how buildable it is, because why not? Put more. Very pretty. I like it a little bit more when you build it up, but that's because I'm a person who loves some highlight. And since you can never really have enough highlight, well, at least I don't think so, let's try out this Nomad one that was in the Ipsy bag. It looks like it's a really cute champagne color. So I'm just going to use the same brush, tap it in there. This is definitely pretty. Again, it's not like super in your face, but it is really pretty. I like the tones. So I really like both of these. They are not like super chunky, glittery, nothing like that, but it's great for everyday wear. I love both of these. Okay, so the last thing in both of these, like I had mentioned before, are lip products. So from Ipsy, there is this light nudish kind of color, which is the Angel Food from Winky Lux. I think that's really pretty. That was just like one quick swatch. It looks very pigmented. And let's see what this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip looks like. Oh, that was definitely not what I expected. Wow, The outside of this is bright red, but this is like a really pretty pink. It was not at all what I was expecting. Okay, so we'll do the swatch next to it. This is definitely darker than the Winky Lux one. I think it's still really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and try the Winky Lux one on first, see how that looks, and then I will put this Colourpop one on. This is definitely more of a peachy nude shade. So I think that's pretty. It definitely has those peach undertones. It goes on pretty smooth. Very pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go grab a makeup wipe and we're going to try on this deep Colourpop one. Alright, so let's try out this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip. Again, it is the shade Beeper. So this is definitely darker and like a shade I've never used before, but I kind of like it. It is like a deep, almost brownie kind of nude, but I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below. Did you like this one better or did you like the Winky Lux one? I'm really curious to know what you guys think. And to finish this all off, we are going to go back to the Project Beauty Spray Set Go setting spray. This definitely does not have like a super fine mist. It is a little bit droplet-y, but there isn't a strong scent. So now I'm going to take my Dampen Beauty Blender, because if you can't tell, this is kind of just sitting on top of the skin and not really like melting it down. And this is a trick I learned from watching a lot of Laura Lee's videos, and I'm just going to tap the setting spray in so my skin doesn't look just super wet. This also just really helps it not look as powdery and makes it look more like regular skin. Alright, this is the final look that I created using the Boxycharm and Ipsy subscription items. Let me know in the comments below what you think and if you've tried out any of these products before and how they worked for you. I would really love to hear from you. And remember, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up so I know to keep doing more of these. I just want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun filming this video, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye!